Hi, if you're new here, my name is Coach Rose Peterson. I'm a certified personal trainer, both in person and online, and a certified nutrition coach. I help moms locally in Las Vegas, Nevada, and all over the world shed the weight holding them back from becoming their most energetic and authentic version of themselves so they can go after their deepest desires alongside of motherhood. You can find me at fitandconfidentmoms.com. Good morning, everybody. I have a blunt question for you. Are you hating your body right now? Are you wishing you were in a different body than you were before? If that is so, then today I really want you to listen in because I was the same way. I felt like I hated my body and I was hating my way thin. And along the way, I discovered that that does not work to help you reach your healthy body goals. Hi, if you're new to me, my name is Coach Rose Peterson. I'm a personal trainer and nutrition coach. And today we're going to talk about self-love and why that is really the key to getting into the healthiest body you desire, the healthiest shape you desire is developing self-love. And a lot of people aren't talking about this, but I think it's really important that you cannot hate your way thin. Because if we do, it is never going to work and it's never going to stick. And maybe you might be thinking, I don't hate my way thin. I love myself and I really want to create a new body for myself. Well, I think that probably is the case, but I want you to stay tuned anyway, because there might be some sneaky ways that you might not be talking to yourself in a very loving way that could be subconsciously backfiring from getting the results that you truly want. All right, I see people coming in. So if you're watching live, type live. And if you're watching the replay, type replay. This helps me so much so that other people can know that, hey, Rose is on and she is streaming something so cool that I want to know about. Okay, so hold on, let me grab my notes here. I want you to stop and pause and think about this for a minute. When was the last time you said, I love you to yourself? Probably been a while, and it even sounds weird, right? And I want you to try it. I want you to look in the mirror and say, I love you. And you might laugh, you might smile, you might giggle, but I really want you to say it over and over again until you actually feel it, until you actually relax and accept it. That it's not just a word, that you're fully allowing yourself to feel that. And I know it sounds weird, but I want you to consider trying it, because beating ourselves up, restrictive dieting, and looking at exercise as punishment for what I ate does not work to achieve lasting results. And this will, if you have these thoughts, that mindset is not going to really lead you to that happiness that you want. So even when you achieve your goal, you may not even really feel excited about it unless you really truly do feel like you love yourself. Okay. And this is where I see a lot of regain happening. Okay. So beating yourself up, restrictive dieting, and seeing exercise as punishment is not the way to go. And if we really want to reclaim our health, we need to do it from a place of love, from loving ourselves. And this mindset shift is so important for our success and for even from our well-being. And there's studies out there that says we think of, like, I don't know, 1,000 negative thoughts before we actually think of a positive one. And we've got to retrain our brains to think more positively, because the more positive thoughts we have, the more we're going to shift into the direction of our goals on a constant basis. With every decision we make, we'll more likely choose the one that is loving ourselves. Okay. So in today's live, I'm going to share with you some really fun tips that you may have not heard before, that can start helping you develop that practice of self-love. And if you're struggling with weight loss, if you're struggling with getting to that goal that you have in mind, that goal number, then really this talk is for you. And it's so super overlooked. And I want to remind you that self-love is really connected to motivation and consistency. Was on so many calls this last week, and a lot of women are struggling with consistency. They're struggling with motivation. And let me tell you, if we put the practice of developing self love first, your motivation and your consistency is going to be so much better. Okay. And not only that, but all the people around you are going to act a certain way, behave a certain way, and they're going to also experience that love that you're showing yourself. And they get to experience a better version of you and one that has a better mindset. So this is not just for you, but you're also elevating yourself for those around you. Um, Okay, so why am I even talking about this? Yes, I might be talking about this in terms of staying consistent with our weight loss goals, but there are also other benefits to self-love, and that includes increasing our happiness, our productivity, resilience, and improved health. So, studies have shown that people who practice self-love, they're more likely to be productive in their personal and work life. They're able to let go of past hurts. They're better able to forgive themselves, and it helps you build the muscle of resilience. Another thing is that it attracts positive people to you. So if you are in a glow of I love myself, I take care of myself, and I actually like truly cherish that and take the time out to do that, you're attracting positive people and they're going to get in that glow. They want to be towards you. And it's also going to elevate those around you, like I mentioned before. And then finally, practicing the benefits of practicing self love. The other benefit is it does improve our health and it achieves weight loss goals. Now, I don't know if you guys seen this thing that's been floating around the internet. I'm probably going to have to like pull this study somewhere somehow. But there was this study done where people were saying positive things to a plant. Another one is they ignored the plant. And another one, they said hateful things to the plant every day to see how it grew. So the one that was being told hateful things was like in like the worst decrepit state. The plant was like not thriving, looked disgusting. The plant that was ignored turned like gray, which is something to be said, right? When we ignore our needs and then when other people don't feel seen or they feel ignored, right? They don't get to, they maybe are not, um, maybe they're not around a supportive environment, right? And then the plant that was said nice things and positive things to them, that plant was thriving and looking amazing. Hi, Mark. Thanks for jumping on. So it is really important that we develop this ritual of developing self-love. And I have some tips for you in case it seems weird. Okay. um, Yes, self-love rituals can be things like pampering, and it could be scheduling time to get your nails done. It could be making sure you get that Epsom salt bath once a week to recover our muscles from how hard we've been training. It could be getting that massage, right? But it also could be meal planning, making sure we're eating good food, making sure we're feeding our bodies on a regular, consistent schedule, like eating 3 meals a day. um, these self-love rituals should be, if you want to remember to do them, got to schedule them in so that you remember to take time for yourself. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Celine. Um, so if you go to the gym, that's going to help you feel better. Make sure that it's scheduled. Make sure we're going to the gym at a place that we're feeling better, feeling empowered, we're feeling strong and confident, not from a place of I ate too much, I drank too much, I had a piece of cake for my birthday, now I'm paying for it. No, we got to go to the gym from a place of love, okay? So we're going to the gym to feel better, feel energized, feel strong. All right. So my next tip for practicing self-love is journaling. Journaling and practicing gratitude is an amazing self-love practice. Okay. Celine is really good at this. She's watching over on Instagram. And I think one place to start to develop this self-love muscle is to write 1 to 3 things that you're grateful for every day. Lynn says that's one of my faves. Yes, 1 to 3 things that you're grateful for. Another thing I mentioned earlier is that when you practice self love, you're attracting the right people into your life. Okay. So, enjoying where you are in the moment, enjoying the process, taking care of yourself, and being grateful at that moment, there is this energy, this vibration that you carry. And when you continue to love yourself, it brings that positive energy towards you. Celine says, I agree. So, wherever you are on your journey, if you want to better yourself and you're trying to create that healthy dream body, you're trying to lose weight, maybe you want to get back into a size, you don't want to buy more clothes, you love the clothes that are in your closet and you're like really want to wear them, um, you'll get there. You'll get there when you come from a place of self-love, and you'll notice that you no longer have room for those negative people, the negative people that are zapping energy from you because they can't take it. You've got this glow, this shield of positivity and love that if you're not already in a place of negativity, they can't just grab you from there, right? So if you're coming from a place of joy and love, think of that as your greatest armor. But when we're in a place of, the old saying, negativity loves company. If we're already in that place where we're self-loathing, feeling bad about ourselves, those energy vampires, they feel that vibration, and your defenses are down and they can take more from you and they join in that misery. And sometimes uh oh man, I'm not going to go down that road, but you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. So if you want to have negative people out of your life, then come from a place of gratefulness, love, and joy, and practice that on yourself first. And then you'll attract the same people that also put out love, joy, and positivity. Okay. So, my next tip is to avoid the finish line syndrome and start loving yourself right now. What do I mean by avoid the finish line syndrome? This means don't wait to start loving yourself, or don't wait to be happy until you got to the end. A lot of people do that. They're like, when I lose this weight, when I fit in this size, when I see this number on the scale, that's when I'm going to be happy. That's when all the things in my life are going to come together. But really, you have to start treating yourself right right now. Start treating yourself as if you're at your goal weight. Start loving yourself now as if you're at the place you want to be already, and watch yourself get to that finish line with so much joy, ease, clarity. It's going to be so much easier. Love yourself now and do not wait until you get to the finish line. So avoid that finish line syndrome. All right. So I hope that you guys enjoyed my tips. If you have one that I haven't discussed, please drop them in the comments. Let me know, and the other people watching, how do you practice self love? How do you develop self love? Because there are people out here that need your help and they need hope. And I don't have all the answers. You guys have some great ones. So please drop it in the comments. Do you have an idea? Or what is your biggest takeaway? What are you going to start doing to practice and develop self love? Now, before I go, as a practice of loving you guys, I have a really awesome freebie, which is some tasty, healthy recipes. Sometimes people talk to me and they go, oh, I'm so tired of eating the same thing over and over again. And I get it. I get it. Sometimes, like, the easy things are the things that come fast to you and you get kind of stuck into a rut. So I have a gift for my audience here that has been showing up, supporting me in my socials, watching these lives, sharing these lives. They're inside my free group. I have a gift for you, and there are some awesome recipes. Now, if you're on Instagram, you saw this reel yesterday. They are amazing. And what's awesome about this is they have full nutrition facts. There's a barcode you can scan, so it'll go right into your app. And there's a sample weekly meal planner. So we can take all those meals, put them in the meal plan, and you got a recipe, or not recipe, a grocery list to help you out, I'm going to, ooh, thank you. Yeah. Lynn says she uses vision boards and talks to herself with affirmations. Okay, so if you're on Facebook, if you're in my group, you you have to see this. I'm going to actually, let's see if I can put this in here. Hold on. I want to share this video. Ooh, here we go. I'm going to play this video. If you want these recipes, type hashtag recipes into the comments, hashtag recipes. If you want these recipes, I will send them over to you. And that's just a thank you from me to you for coming in, tuning in, spreading that positivity, love, joy, and sharing this video with those that may need to hear it. All right, you guys, this is Coach Rose. All right, Lynn, send those recipes over. I'm rooting for you to get after more in 2024. See you guys later. Bye-bye.